I didn't want to do what the education department do, but I did want to do something that the lyric theatre can offer in our area of expertise, because that's very much part of the education and outreach.
Is he no doctor when she comes into touch with her long yellow hair and her ringlets hanging back?
There was an approach from the Ulster Scots Agency to me 2 years ago asking me what I'd like to do. So what I decided to do was, my children all been through the transfer test, the 11 plus, and there's a dead space after November into Christmas in some schools, unless they're doing a Christmas play, right through to Easter, when they all sit and they make balsa wood bridges and do projects on the Victorians or pets or Picasso. And really nobody's getting anything out of it, and the kids are quite bored. And I thought it was an opportunity for staff development within the education sector, and I wanted to offer teachers the opportunity to have a play that was written with a direction in mind and has notes for directors if they're complete novices. It can be ignored if they're more expert, but it gives them some ideas.
When I first came in to meet the children, the difference from back then, which would have been in January time, compared to now, the journey they have made is just amazing. The confidence levels have grown so much, and this has basically been through basic drama at the very beginning and then throughout exploring the play. And the teachers obviously spending so much time during the week working with the children.
Connected learning is a big part of the delivery of the curriculum nowadays, and I thought, what is it that is historically there, factual, important, and needs to be regarded and remembered, and could be done in a fun way as well. So having done the Shipyard, I thought, well, the Blitz was a major event in Northern Ireland, that Second World War. Well, I mean, 90,000 people worked in the linen industry. 70,000 of them were women who were being exploited.
I'm the new foreman boss for the floors of this mill. So do what I tell you and follow my will. It's come to my attention while watching that gate that some of you girls have been coming in late. It seems to me now you is flouting the rules and treating your betters like ancients and fools.
There are obvious paybacks from a project like this, the sort of predictable things like the self-esteem and the confidence of getting up there, but there's so much else as well. I mean, I'm particularly interested as a former teacher in how we can connect the plays in with the other learning that's going on and the demands of the revised curriculum, and of course the whole concept of connected learning, linking different areas of the curriculum. But the two topics that we've chosen this year for the Blitz and the First World War, those are central to areas of the Northern Ireland curriculum. So to go into the school and see every corner permeated by the play, Second World War material, the linen, P1s making little models of boats last year while P7s took part in the play. They looked at the geography behind it, they plotted the route of ships. This year they were doing experiments with celery stalks, testing the strength of fibres in science and relating to that to plant fibres and linen and all that sort of thing. So I mean, it's just a perfect vehicle for all of that. Two groups of teachers. There are those who have directed lots of things before, although by their own admission probably limited to end-on productions of nativity plays and Christmas pantomimes. So for those people, what we want to do is try and take them out of their comfort zone. This year they've looked at staging something in Traverse, maybe an arena, and coping with all the demands of that. But there are other teachers who've never done anything before, and they're the ones who look completely terrified whenever the project starts. And of course, sometimes it's not the teacher who's volunteered to do it, it's the head teacher who said, yes, this would be great for our school, and then some poor person is told, you're going to do this. But those are the people who travel the furthest with it, and the ones for whom it's most rewarding. and to see them by the end of the project being really proud of what they've achieved, that's terrific. And I think what we're trying to do for teachers and pupils alike is to say to them, look, theatre and acting and all those sorts of things are crafts, and there are skills involved that need to be honed.